So today we're going to talk about some YouTube tricks that you might not know about. Okay, so first thing I want to show you is on the left side you have three lines. Sometimes this is expanded, sometimes it's not. So if it's collapsed like this, then you'd have to hit the three lines to expand it out. On this side, the first thing I want to show you is your history. So in your history, you can go back and watch all the videos you have seen so far. You might have watched a video before and you can't remember where you found it. Well, you can easily go back into your history. Now, this only works if you're signed in. If you're not signed in, then there's no history collected. So as long as you sign into your YouTube account, you will have a history accumulation. And if there's a video on your list that you want to get rid of, all you got to do is stroll over it, click the X, and then that automatically remove it. Now, this is organized by days and weeks and so forth. As you can see here, I got today, I got yesterday, then it goes into Monday, Sunday, and it just keeps going down the list as you keep going. See, January 15. So you can use history to find that video that you can't remember you found on YouTube so you can watch it again. The next thing I want to talk about is watch later, but I'm gonna come back to that one after I go into a video. So let's go into this video, for instance. Now in this video, you have a lot of options that's available that you just don't see. They're like hidden options. One of those tricks I want to show you is beyond these three lines right here. So beyond these three lines, you got report. So you can report a video if you think it's offensive or whatever. And then YouTube is going to watch it and see if it's determined that it needs to be taken down. Then you have open transcript. So if I click open transcript right here, I can see all the different parts of the video. And if I click on them like right here, it's going to automatically jump to that section of the video. So I don't have to skim through like I do. So I can click here and it's going to automatically jump to that section. And if I want to go back, all I do is scroll back up. It's going to hit that part of the video. And now I can just bounce back and forth on the video by just using the transcript. So that's something you can use to jump to different section of the video. Now this is automatically generated, so it's not accurate at all times. It might misspell a word or something, but if it does, it doesn't really matter because it put enough information on the line so you'll know exactly what that part of the video is all about. Then when you finish with that, you can just click the X and get out of it. Beside the three lines, you got these plus signs. So the plus sign you can add to watch later, or you can add it to one of your playlists that you already have, because you might find a video that you would like to watch. You don't have the time to watch it now, so you can add it to that watch later list. And this list is only available to you. That's why it has a lock over here on the right side. So if I add this video to my watch later, for instance, all I have to do is check on it and then just click off it. Just click the close. If I go over here on the left side, those three lines again, I go over to my watch later and it should be on that list. There it is right there on the bottom of the list. So that's how you take advantage of the watch later feature on YouTube. Now, if you're watching a video and there's a part of the video that you'd like to share with someone else, you might not want to share their entire video, or you want the video to jump to that particular section when the person click on the share link. So what you would do is you click share and then you will click the start at. That means when you copy this link and send it to them, the video is going to start at 1 minute and 3 seconds in. So they themselves don't have to scan to that section of the video. They can just jump right into that particular point. Now there's some things that's also hidden in the video that you don't see unless you right click on the video. You see, you can loop the video, you can copy the URL, you can copy the URL to the current time, just like I show you on the share. You can actually copy an embedded code if you're trying to put it into another website. And this is for debugging, which is something that a developer would actually use to get information. And then you got troubleshooting playback, and then you got status for nerds. Now there's one trick that's not part of YouTube, but if you download the Firefox browser, the latest version, you can actually click this new feature that they added into the Firefox browser where you can have like a picture in picture. So once I hit that, it's going to pop out this video in the right corner of my screen, and then I can still stroll down while the video is still playing and stroll around. Now, the only thing you can't do is leave this page. If you leave this page, then the video is gone. So I'm gonna show you. If I leave the page, the video is no more. So that page has to stay open if you're gonna do the pop-out feature. And that's, like I said, is part of Firefox browser, which is the latest version, because I had the previous version before and I never saw that feature. Once Firefox did an update, then I noticed that little blue thing was in the right corner. Now this feature is not just for YouTube only. You can use it on other sites that plays video. So you can use it to stroll through the web page so you can see other stuff on the page while you're still listening or watching the video in the corner, whichever corner you put it in, because you can actually move it around. And then you can just click the X to drop it back in its place. So that's just a bonus tip I wanted to share with you in case, you like to watch your YouTube videos and still stroll down the page and still see what's going on the video. Okay, so there's one last feature I want to show you, and that has to do with what you call adding to a queue. So you can load up a bunch of videos that will play back to back without you actually clicking the play button on each one of those videos. So if you stroll over any of those video thumbnails, you will see the top one that says watch later. So you can do the same thing like I showed you previously. You can actually watch this video later by clicking on this. Below that, there's one that says add to queue. So if I click this one right here, it's going to put this video down in that little section right here. So this video is going to play first. And then I can say, okay, I want to watch this one next. And then that one is going to be added to the queue. So you see it keeps stacking up right there. There's 2 videos right now. I can stroll down and say, you know what, let me see this one next. So now I have 3 videos in the queue. So these 3 videos will now play back to back in one continuous run. And if you want to remove one from the queue, you just stroll over it, delete it, and then delete this one. And then when you have the last one left, you can just click close. Do you want to close the player? Yes, I do. So that's a way of loading up a bunch of videos that you would like to watch instead of going back and forth, just clicking on the thumbnails to play them one after the other. A perfect example is when you come to the home page, 9 times out of 10 it's going to generate videos that you would like to watch based on your previous history of what you like to watch on YouTube. So if I want to watch all 5 of these videos on top right now, all I have to do is say add to queue, add to queue, add to queue, add to queue, add to queue. And then it's just going to play those 5 videos, because sometimes when you click on this video and it start playing and you go back, it's missing from the home page. I mean, or if you refresh the page, it generates a whole different set of videos that, wow, where was that video before? I can't find it anymore. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, to take advantage of the watch later or the add to queue as far as your YouTube viewing pleasure. Okay, so the last thing I want to show you is behind the 3 lines again, and that is like videos. So the videos that you like is a way of going through your history, in a way of finding those videos that you previously watched. So if you like a video, it's going to be on your like video list. So that's another way of getting back to those videos that you watched before. So you have history, you can put it on the watch later, or you can hit the like button and it end up on the like video list. So did you know about those YouTube tricks? If you didn't, well, now you know. Thanks for taking the time for watching this video. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.